Okay, I'm trying to see if I put the audio on. Let me know if you can hear me. I see a couple of you joining in the chat. Can you hear me? I have my mic on. Let's see. Hello, thank you for joining. Okay, appreciate you already being the first one to join in on the live. I told myself I'm gonna start doing more lives on my channel. So hey, thank you for joining. I'm sitting here again. I'm just starting doing my lives, y'all. So I'm gonna start doing more lives, and I was gonna talk about more of the stuff that's going on. So let me know if you can hear me down in the chat. I'm trying to make sure I have the right audio on. I see a couple of you coming in. So put down there that you can hear me, so I know I'm on the right one. Because I want to make sure that you guys can hear me. I'm going on my computer. So next time I do a live, I might decide whether I want to go via my phone or go via my laptop. Okay. Let me know if you can hear me. Let's see. I want to make sure I can see the chats up so I can see if you're commenting or not. Let's see. Comments. Let me know if you can hear me. Okay. So I had a couple of things I wanted to talk about. Obviously, y'all see this week definitely it's getting super busy with the Bravo drama over there with Jennie finally getting fired for her previous racist tweets. So I wanted to definitely talk about that. Then I wanted to get into obviously there's been a lot of interviews and podcasts that's been definitely, making some viral moments. And one of them actually was Paul Wall. Paul Wall went on a podcast and ended up talking about his dad, actually being a serial, artist. So, I really just kind of got myself questioned, like, when parents are raising kids, is it okay for them to, withhold information that could be potentially, dangerous to the other kid? So I definitely want to, get into that a little bit. Also talk about Miss CardiB and Tashak. That has clearly been, taking over everything with Tashak finally having to, pay the information forward. Pay the money forward after the lawsuit. When I first heard of it, I thought it was only 1.5 million, but by the end of yesterday, ended up going to 4 million. 3.8, basically $4 million. And so this is kind of a learning lesson. Like if you're gonna be out here reporting the news, make sure it's factual, actual, factual. We can't be having, none of that messy drama going on. So I wanted to wait a couple of minutes, and I think I have this on record. So basically, if this is on the, I guess after I finish, doing this live, it should hop up on my page. So once this live is finished, I'm trying to figure this whole thing out. So y'all rock with me just a little bit, okay? I'm trying to get into doing more lives. That way I can get interactive, with you guys as well. And then put it back on, I guess, my page. So where do I want to see myself starting here? Because there's a lot we got to talk about. Who we gonna get into first? Let's see. I wanted to get the information on the actual website. So let's see. We got it's on site, or do I want to go to the shade room? Because I think the shade room had the information. Let's see. Where did it go? Let me see. We're gonna get into it. Okay, here we go. So Miss Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Jennie Nguyen, I guess that's how it is, received backlash for the anti-Black Lives Matter post. And clearly in her previous history, she felt very strongly about the riots and about all of the, I don't even want to call them riots, like truth be told, because Black Lives Matter and the people who took advantage of the situation, like we're not even going to put them in the same boat. And the news knew what they were doing um by posting those particular videos. They absolutely knew that that's what they wanted the rest of the world to start thinking, you know, about Black people and color folks. Now, it's amazing when it comes to color folks, you know, it's, you know, come one, come all. Like you see one Black person doing something, so now the rest of the Black people are, you know, I guess the same way, which is kind of like really like a dickish thing, because when white people be up in these schools, you know, shooting and stuff, we don't say, oh, well, you know, that one white person shot up the school, so the other ones must be like it. We don't do that. But she ended up posting, you know, one page that was like one picture that said, you know, hundreds of Blacks shot and many killed by the other week. And it's like, these anarchists are rioting in major cities every night, which has caused billions of dollars in destruction to private and public property. And you still think police officers are their problem? So that basically was kind of one of the things that she posted on her page. And it was like also followed by, if you follow the officer's orders, you won't get shot. Ma'am, this is what we're doing, Miss Jennie. Miss Jennie. You know, Salt Lake City definitely was due. As far as Bravo goes, they definitely were doing their best in regards to trying to definitely see where people's opinions and where their energy was going to go to. Definitely with how you know, everybody's been doing with, you know, cancel culture, I guess you would say. The way everybody has definitely been going behind backs and been, you know, digging stuff up from people's past. They definitely are not playing. We're not playing when it comes to people who are wanting to hide their racist and, you know, bigot ways. And Miss Jennie, you just happen to get, you know, busted. So according to not only the people, but Bravo, now bitch, you in trouble. So we ended up seeing Bravo come forward with, you know, a statement finally after everybody, you know, put their foot on their neck. Okay, they had to put their feet on their neck. And basically told them, like, we're not going to stand for this. We are not going to, you know, stand for, you know, you guys allowing somebody who is racist to be on the scene. We're not going to do it. So let me pull up, you know, Bravo's statement here in regards to Jennie. She definitely had some, I'll guess some coddling on her side. I guess I'll put it that way, because when it comes to how Bravo reacts with, you know, white housewives who get that kind of racial, you know, that racial lashing versus, you know, Kenya, who had that, you know, remember she had that Native American thing on for Halloween, and literally the next day, it wasn't even but 24 hours, if that. Bravo had some shit to say already out, talking about, oh, we do not agree with this. You know, we don't stand for, you know, ignorance and all this type of stuff like that. And Kenya immediately apologized. But the Salt Lake City housewives weren't allowed to apologize. All of them were sitting there saying that neither of them could say anything. And they were waiting on basically Bravo to give them the green light to say something. So Bravo finally ended up releasing a statement, and they said, Bravo has ceased filming with Jennie Nguyen, and she will no longer be a cast member of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. We recognize we failed to take appropriate action once her offensive social media posts were brought to our attention. Moving forward, we will work to improve our processes to ensure we make better informed and more thoughtful casting decisions. PR stunt or nah? Is this a PR stunt or nah? Because last time I checked, this definitely wasn't something that this definitely wasn't something that we were wanting from Bravo. We were wanting, put that girl on a leash, drag her through town, embarrass her, let the whole world see what she is, and bring Miss Jennie back and basically string her up and tie her down. That's what we was looking for. We was looking for string Jennie up and make an example out of her. And of course, that's not what we got. We got this stupid PR talking about we're going to do our best to, vet these housewives, which they definitely should. Vetting housewives should definitely be a part of the process, because this stuff that was just on Jennie's page was damn near just a year ago. So, that ain't but, 30 minutes of, scrolling on somebody's page, a year back. It'd be different if this was, 5 years plus. That's not 5 years plus of what she had eventually had in her Twitter, her Facebook, because at first, she gave an apology and said that, she, felt bad. That's why she took the post down a year ago, which was lies, just for our manager to come forward. And her manager was like, oh, she was hacked and they were the ones who put those things on the page. First of all, homie, she just already apologized. So what are you talking about? She was hacked. The hacker came out after she apologized for writing the post. This shit doesn't make any sense. So they definitely were doing their best to try and pull the wool over everybody's eyes, coddle Jennie, and basically, keep her on the side long enough to see how long we was going to burn, the house down in regards to telling people to, change their direction from Bravo. Because we all know at the end of the day, the Black viewers, the Black Twitter, the reviewers, on YouTube in particular, are the ones who definitely, kind of are the wave of where these reality TV shows go. And for everybody to have such a strong response to what Jennie had is, what is necessary. Because what's annoying about Jennie is she's the type of racist who is undercover. And they are undercover because they like holding that, Caucasian, that white adjacentness, where it's like, oh, I'm not racist. I'm one of you guys. You see, I'm brown just like you. Look, and they put their hand, I'm brown just like you. And it's like, no, bitch, because you Asian, you in this room with these white folk thinking that you better than me. And now all of a sudden, when stuff pops off in y'all's neck of the woods, it's, oh, black people unite, bring that Black power that you have so much and come help the Asians. Where were y'all when Black Lives Matter? Like, where were y'all when we saw George Floyd? Oh, my bad. Miss Jennie was over there posting on her page that George Floyd died from an overdose. Overdose, Jennie? It wasn't just the 8 minutes that we saw that man's neck, being crushed by somebody's knee. It wasn't that. It was the drugs, right? Okay. So that's why the ones like Jennie, they got to go, because I can deal with somebody who's that alt-right, Confederate flag ass, white supremacist, because I know something's wrong with you mentally. That's like, I know something's fucked up with you. But the ones like Jennie, they are very meticulous. They are very intentional about being able to ignore the things that they want to make themselves feel better and being accepted by white folk. And that's just what it is. So now that Bravo has officially, fired Jennie, it's definitely gonna be on and popping. They said that they were already filming for next season, and I think that's what they did because it took so long. It took about a week for them to fire Jennie. But I think what they did was they filmed the ladies basically having a rebuttal to everything that popped off on social media with Jennie. I think they wanted all the girls' reactions. We saw what everybody said. on the internet about, oh, that's not what I stand for. I'm disgusted. Meredith, how Meredith talks, this is just vile. This is just vile. Just, it's not something that Meredith Marks agrees with. She talks real dry. So I definitely think that Meredith and Jen, who else was it? Heather, Whitney, they definitely had already did the unfollow and stuff like that. But Bravo still wants the money film, or they still want the money part, which is getting everybody to confront Jennie about her post. Yeah, bitch. I mean, you definitely need to get confronted, but you don't need to get confronted by these white ass snowflake heifers. That's the problem. How y'all want to confront a racist woman dealing with black issues and not have a damn black person in the room? Tell me how that makes sense. Bravo. Y'all can't put Mary in there because Mary don't give a fuck. Mary don't care. Mary already got her, anti-black hating issues with herself. So, where is this supposed to go with Jennie? When these situations happen, I'm not gonna lie, I'm often one of those people who says, I still want to know what they're gonna do in reaction. What are they going to do with their life after this? What steps are they going to take? Are they going to take the, they're hating me for no reason, I back everything I say route? Or are they going to take the, oh, that was just, me so long ago, I don't know who that was, I just never felt that way, I was just misinformed, I had all these opinions and I was just wrong? Really just trying to like backpedal and pop. Everybody loves doing that when they get caught up. They want to do racist shit but not be racist, and that's what's going on with Jennie right now. I often am very interested in seeing how they are going to move forward. And now Loki could be a show, y'all. Imagine taking all the reality people who f***ed up on Twitter saying that racist ass and put them all in a house and teach all the motherfuckers critical race theory. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine that on TV? You want to do some racist shit here? Learn about your history, okay? But yeah, y'all tell me, do you guys feel like you'd actually be interested like in seeing what happened with Jennie? Or do you feel like, nah, fire that bitch? Like, definitely get rid of her, fire her. What do you guys think? Did I leave my chat open? Let's see. Drop down in the comments. I just want to see to make sure that I have these things open and I can actually see them on my page. Because I have stuff open on my laptop. I'm doing my live from my laptop. Okay. I just wanted to be sure. Okay, now I see you're chatting. I just wanted to be sure. Okay, I just want to make sure it was open. People like that can be educated. Yeah. I can understand that feeling for sure. It's hard to talk to people who definitely want to ignore like the red flags, like ignore the obvious, because if anything, what all of this political, the elections and everything like that, if that's enough proof. Like January 6th was enough proof to show, hello, niggas ain't the problem. Like, so can they not be educated? Yeah, I can see that, but I also feel like giving them an opportunity to turn that around is what I'm always interested in. Like, let's sit them in a room with Black folks and actually see when they're confronted with what they said, i.e., okay, let's put Jennie in a room. She in there with a whole bunch of nickels, okay? And they sit there and ask questions. Okay, Jennie, you said you don't agree with rioters because they are violent and aggressive people. Well, on this picture right here where it says, hey, ma'am, is that how many kids you have? Oh, no, that's just how many rioters I've hit. Huh, how many rioters you hit? That kind of sounds aggressive and violent to me, Miss Jennie. So how is it violent and aggressive when, we are allegedly looting and, breaking down buildings, but it's not violent and aggressive that you are running over rioters? Like kind of put it in layman's terms, and you gotta throw it right back in their face what they think about what they think about you. Because how many times are white people like, oh, black people are the problem, they're aggressive, they don't know how to act. And then it's like we see what happened at the Capitol, and it's like white people crack and say, what were you saying? What were you saying? So is it a generational issue? Absolutely. Jennie came to America, got rich, started hanging with the white folks, and felt good enough to, discriminate against the blacks. And now this is why she is where she's at right now. And I don't have not a nan issue with it at all, because bitch, you got yourself there. Proud and all. So, so hate to see it. So let me go ahead and move on. We done got done with Miss Jennie. Let's see, who else did I want to get into? I wanted to get into Mr. Paul Wall. You guys, so Paul Wall, he did a podcast. I can't remember what podcast it was, but Paul Wall sat down and he basically was discussing, his childhood, his mother, basically shielding him from some things that went on with his father. And it honestly kind of brought me to thinking about, as parents, what we consider, protecting our child, what we consider, doing what's best for them. And is maybe leaving out information about who your parent is, is that the best form of love? Like always that argument of like, oh, he's the kid's dad. If he wants to come in and like, he has the right to come in his child's life and, be there if he wants to. But it's also, you don't have the right to come into my child's life and be inconsistent. So as a parent, do you make that decision? Like either you're going to be all in or out at all, like, and decide to, hey, I'm going to cut my child off from seeing you because you're not healthy for them. Like those type of decisions as a parent. I definitely think that to me is more of like a parent. So Paul Wall, he basically ended up saying that he learned as he was older, his dad was actually a serial artist, and he ended up having a girl that he was having underage sex with, since she was 12. My niece right now is literally going to turn 11, and I'd be damned at the idea that a grown ass man is with her. Nigga, you got to get shot. And like, boom, like out of here, bruh. Like, how would you feel like if you heard, oh my God, like my 12-year-old sister, niece, cousin, whatever, was with an old ass man. And then when she was 14, like either 14 or 16, he took her, they got married and ran off. So now he's serving time in jail, I think Paul Wall said, but he didn't know any of this, like at all. He just learned this as an adult, like, and then his mom told him, everything. And so I couldn't imagine, knowing that a person who gave birth to me was capable of such shit, like being capable of something so violent. Like, honestly, first of all, who listened to Paul Wall? Were you a Paul Wall fan? My viewer that is on here, appreciate you for sticking through. Are you a fan of Paul Wall or his previous music? Because I feel like Paul Wall has some bangers. Okay, Sitting Sideways. Okay, it's the Iceman Paul Wall, baby. Paul Wall was giving it. Okay, he definitely was for a couple of years there. Paul Wall with his little grill. Okay, he was going. So Paul Wall was definitely given like, real hood Eminem-ish bass. But how would you feel like as a kid to hear, your dad was in that situation? Like, would you like panic? Would that give like, I just couldn't imagine like what that would feel like. A lot of times who was like, now, if he's capable of doing that, what was your mama seeing in him before, that? Because some of them, like, he had to be raising red flags for a man to just be, into a girl like that. He couldn't always been there. So like, Mama, was you ignoring it? Like, you had Paul Wall as your son. Like, what were you ignoring? What were you ignoring about this man? Is my question. What were you ignoring about him that you felt, okay, I'm gonna have a baby with him, and then come out years later, this man is a serial, artist. Paul Wall, I feel bad for you, honey. I feel bad because now you're sitting here trying to figure out how to be a dad to your kids, and you don't have nothing to pull from at all. You don't have nothing to pull from at all. Trash, absolute trash. These men out here in these streets. So another person that's trash, Rkelly. Oh, this is the first time you're hearing about the Paul Wall story? Oh, yeah. It was on, it's on site. Or which one was it? The Neighborhood Talk. Actually, it was a Neighborhood Talk. And he did a podcast, and he just talked about his finding out that his dad he kidnapped the girl, basically married her, and flew off to Canada. Yeah, crazy. Let me drink some of this water really fast. My freaking throat has been killing me. I'm trying to do better drinking water. I say, oh, I'm gonna drink more water. And then you just go through the day and then realize, like, oh shit, did I drink any water? Did I drink anything? But another sick person that we gotta talk about, who was an artist, Rkelly. And now this story, of course, goes, back to him. Miss Kelly Price decided that she was going to do an interview, right? And in this interview, she basically discussed that she was very much aware of what Mr. Robert Kelly was doing. Not aware, but she heard the whispers. I guess I can say the whispers. And if you don't hear the whispers, Miss Kelly, I'm gonna need you to just kind of like go all out and say that you knew that's what was happening. I'm sorry, because all of y'all are using the excuse of, I know nothing for sure. I didn't see it in front of my face. I just heard the whispers. I didn't see it. It wasn't me, but I just heard the whispers. I just heard the. I'm sorry, but if you hear whispers about Rkelly, and this is years on down the line, especially after he did the golden shower on the girl, ma'am, and everybody else, y'all were complacent. I'm sorry, y'all were complacent, and that's just what it was. But Kelly Price did an interview with Lunel, basically talking about how she, grew up or like was in the industry watching, moms and daughters try to dress like twins to get behind stage, and the parents actually low key, basically doing whatever they thought could get their child the best chance with Rkelly in them. And that's honestly kind of sad, because y'all was out here pimping y'all's kids out. Y'all don't want to admit it, but y'all was pimping y'all's kids out. You thought that it wasn't gonna be as bad as it was, but you basically put your child's life at risk to try to help them, get a further career. Which one is more important? Like your child's mental health, sanity, safety, or the fact that you thought they was going, hit a lick, get rich, and, take your family, out the struggle. Okay. And now here it is. All of y'all are now wanting to cry, oh, he did this, and this. And yes, Rkelly was absolutely fucked up for the stuff that he did. Absolutely. He was absolutely fucked up for doing the stuff that he did. But there just has to be blame to go all around, because like a lot of people are saying, it's not possible to do it by yourself. Like, it can't just be him. He needed assistance, and there needs to be people who were complacent. So, like I said, Kelly ended up, let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to find the video of Kelly saying what she did. Watch What Happens Live renewed. Let's see. What's up? What's up? I'm trying to find this video of Kelly Price talking about Miss Jasmine, Joycelyn Savage. That's what it was. Hi, Mr. Joseph. You hopping on? Appreciate you for hopping on. We're gonna sit here and talk about a couple of things. We're gonna get into this madness that was happening with Miss Kelly Price. She was over here talking about Miss Joycelyn, about everything that happened. Everything that happened with her and the industry, and what happened and what she witnessed in the industry in regards to R. Kelly. They definitely were, being complacent in the way things were happening with the little girls around there. And Miss Kelly Price was just talking about her experience. And Miss Joycelyn basically told her, how dare you bring up, women that you should never come here fast, Kelly Price. Catfish, y'all. Catfish is one of them shows that you just kind of like get stuck watching, but you definitely you should have never called me a fat ass Kelly Price. I cannot. So yeah, Kelly Price, she ended up saying what she said about her experience, with women and dads and moms being complacent with their daughters going behind stage. And Miss Joycelyn, Miss Joycelyn, she was the most recent one in staying beside Mr. Robert Kelly through all this madness. So she ended up basically telling Miss Kelly Price, how dare you say something about moms? How do you not know it wasn't the girls' talent who got them there? For you to sit there and say that, parents aren't doing their best and allowing their kids to be in these situations is, none of your business, and most of all messed up. I know my mom loved me, so she would never do nothing like that. For you to make accusations like that, is unbelievable, and you should never do. Or, if you do next time, I'm gonna have to like check you or something like that. Well, Miss Kelly Price, y'all, she wasn't here for it. She was not here for it. I wonder if I'll be able to play the video on here of what she said. If I can find, I wonder if I saved it. Let's see. The video with Miss Kelly Price saying something about Miss Joycelyn. She told her, I ain't the one or the two. Is it on this page? Let's see. Miss Kelly Price. I don't know why I keep saying it like that. Price. Miss Kelly Price. What does she have to say to Miss? Here it is on Neighborhood Talk. Let me go to the Neighborhood Talk, and here it is. Let's see. Kelly Price. Let's see. Oh, that's the wrong one. I guess it's her talking about her sister. That's news. Okay, so this is what Miss Kelly Price said. She said, don't threaten me because you didn't get the career you wanted after all. You were willing to do to get one. I'm not the one, sweetie. And that's what Miss Kelly Price said to Miss Joycelyn. She basically told her, if you're going to threaten me, boo, you got to back it up with some. We like to think these like old Christian gospel ladies, are just, thank you, Lord, they be all for it with the God, Jesus and everything. But them be the ones low-key after dark. Okay, after dark, they will get it on and cracking and they will fuck you up in the name of Jesus. Okay, that's Miss Kelly. That definitely is Miss Kelly. Like, she basically told her, I'm not the one or the two. If you're going to talk that talk, just know that you're going to have to follow through. And I don't know what's going to happen going forward.
Hey, I'm going to make this really.
I wonder if you guys can hear this. I'm going to play this back and see if you guys can hear it.
Violence towards women or children.
Let me see.
But it said what I said.
Let me know if you guys can hear this.
Start something that you can't finish, because I don't play that. You told me to tread lightly. I'm glad you said it, and I'm glad you said it openly. But if you're not that girl, don't make those kind of threats, because you might have to show up on it, and I don't think you're ready for that either.
Could you hear that? Were you guys able to hear that? because I don't know where my mic is on my computer. Let me know if you guys were able to hear that video I just played. Drop down in the comments. Let me see. I like Miss Savage. This is Kelly Bryce. You're talking to someone with a music career. Sit down. Yeah, definitely. Miss Kelly had the career that Miss Jocelyn thought she wanted. Mr. Joseph, did you hear that audio I just played? I want to know where I don't know which side my mic is on, so I want to make sure if I play anything on here that you guys can hear it. So let me know if you were able to hear the clip I just played. Hey y'all, the ones coming in, I was just sitting here playing a clip audio of Miss Kelly Price basically firing her shots back at Miss Joycelyn Savage, who called herself still defending, everybody who was involved in this, R. Kelly situation. I'm just trying to make sure that you guys could, hear the clips that I'm playing. So what do you guys think in regards to, R. Kelly and, the people who were involved? Do you guys feel like the parents were more complacent than they want to admit? What do you guys think? Do you guys feel like the parents are not wanting to admit that they were maybe willing to get away with, they were maybe willing to put their children in situations that were detrimental to them? And do you feel like the parents didn't get enough blame? Do you feel like the parents maybe did not get enough accountability that they, necessarily had to take into the reason why their child, ended up in this situation? Thank you, Joseph, for letting me know. I just wanted to make sure. I was like, I couldn't make sure the audio was on there. Because I cannot deal with this. With the white folks, with the black folks acting like they ain't doing what they was doing. That's all I'm saying. Okay. I just wanted to close this out on my phone. All right, so let's go ahead. Oh yeah, I forgot that they was doing that today. I'm gonna have to, after this, go into Tasha K. She talking right now. I guess she is on doing a live discussing everything that had happened between her, and Cardi, basically. And I guess we might as well go ahead, and talk about it. Everything that's going on with Tasha K and CardiB. What do you guys think? Do you guys feel like, well, shit, like Tasha K, said it, and this will be a learning lesson, and it is what it is? Or do you feel like maybe CardiB definitely went too far, maybe asking for how much she asked for? Was it that she was trying to prove a point? Like, what do you guys think about, Cardi and Tasha K in this whole situation?
Nobody, especially now.
Are you team Tasha K or are you team Cardi in the legality situation? Now, if you were Tasha K, here's another question while y'all, thinking on that. If you were Tasha K, what are the next steps going forward? How do you try to recover your career? How do you try to now make up for the credibility that's low-key shot? Because she admitted in court that she was okay telling lies, basically. She knew that the shit wasn't true. And oh, okay. Yeah, I know she's doing, a chat on it right now. I don't know what she's talking about. She's just in the beginning. So by the time, my live is over, we'll all go and hop over to Miss Tasha K, because usually in the beginning, people just be bull stuffing. They just be, they just be trying to drag this shit out. They be trying to drag it out. So by the time we get done talking about what we talking about, we'll all. You said, oh, child was super awkward. I know she over there just wasting time. I know she is. Because I think she said it started at 7 Eastern. So, and I'm Central Time. So I know it's already finished. It was about 5 minutes. She only talked for 5 minutes? What the fuck? How do you go on live for 5 minutes? Good goddamn well, Tasha K, you got questions. But look, like Wanda said, I got a question. I got a question. What was it, Miss Tasha K, that made it worth it? Like now y'all imagine like already working, knowing that your damn bill, that your money that you get ready to come in is already a little think. Yeah, she just came on, read a script and left. I mean, low key, that kind of sound about right. That sound like something she would do right now. I don't think she's ready for the reality of what she did. I think that I'm not gonna lie, you guys. When it came to Tasha K, I wasn't necessarily like a big viewer of hers. Like I followed her page maybe only a couple of months before the whole Ariana Curry thing, and that's because I reviewed Love and Marriage Huntsville. But I would see her around and stuff like that, but I wouldn't necessarily be on her page like the unwiners or whatever they're called. I'm not necessarily like a huge like Tasha K stan, but I can appreciate like what she does and stuff like that. But I just feel like maybe she allowed the people who did follow her to get her maybe hyped up on Mountain Dew. Sometimes you can allow your ego to get inflated. I kind of saw a little bit of that. Well, to save you 5 minutes, she didn't apologize. She plans to. She also said that she does not need our pity money. Girl, Tasha, girl. It ain't that. And now look. You done already got your ass in this place right now. So, I mean, don't even try to be like, I don't want y'all pity money. Bitch, you better take that money. You better take that damn money quick. Like, this, your ego is what got you into the first place. Hell, it was all them people you were trying to entertain anyways, because that's why you in the situation you in now. Try to entertain all the people, which is why you sat there and told all them goddamn lies, knowing good goddamn well you didn't have no medical history on CardiB about her being infected in the puss. Okay? You put that out there. Ain't nobody do that but you. I mean, lesson learned. I mean, I feel bad. I really do, because I couldn't imagine setting up a whole stage for yourself, a million followers or whatnot. And all of a sudden that bitch getting ready to come crashing down over a video. But she was fair warned, y'all. She was fair warned. I did pay attention a little bit of that. She did, was addressed. I think they said it was $75,000. The first time. I bet that 70 look real good right now. I bet that 70 look real good. Okay, bitch. Now you in the mills, and I ain't trying to count your pocketbooks. Okay, Tasha, I really ain't, because I don't care, because it don't affect me none. But I know you ain't got that for. I know you ain't got that for. Ah, shit. The TV on over here, and Black Ink New York is coming back. Oh, Black Ink New York, you guys. I ain't seen them hoes in a minute. We ain't, since Walt was stealing all that shit from the tattoo shop. But yeah, Tasha K, we all know what she said. We all know that she basically stuck to it. She was determined to stick to what she posted. And sometimes when you're just that bold about being wrong, you unfortunately have to learn a lesson the hard way. And this was a hard-headed lesson. You know, we always heard that shit growing up all the time. What did we hear, black people? I don't know how many of you are black viewers on here, but black people, we grew up hearing a hard head make a soft behind. A hard head make a soft behind. And Tasha, bitch, you was hard-headed. You wanted to stick to it and get your views and stuff, but as much as like I respect the empire that you built, ma'am, lies are lies. Lies are lies. You can't do that, ma'am. You can't. Talking about she was infected, and then got to the extent where people were saying that she, was, her kid was that she couldn't, that Cardi couldn't kiss her kid. Why is she kissing her daughter? You got, virus and stuff like that. Yeah, I heard about the GoFundMe pages. And she said that they that wasn't her. People definitely try to take advantage of the moment. That's what was happening. Ooh, I do not know what's going on in my throat. I don't know if it's because I was just smoking or what. Just a little bit of flour. Gotta get the nerves calmed down, the nervousness. Y'all see we in a panorama. Okay. I am pro green. Go ahead and get that green in your system. Because bitch, it is stressful out here in these streets. So Tasha K, like I was saying, I think Tasha K did get good in building her empire. It's definitely grown. You said this case was a learning lesson for every gossip blog. You have your facts straight and avoid sending out false narrative after being warned the first time. You are absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. She did have a warning, y'all. She did. We can't say that she didn't. When that lawsuit first started out, and she basically, took the paper and was like, shh, just tear that bitch down the middle. That's what she did. And I mean, when you do that and you just like blatantly just give off like, I'm gonna keep doing it. I mean, you kind of like what happens after that, you got to blame that on ego, because that's what that is. Somebody who like, and a lack of emotional intelligence where you allow your emotions to take over what is logical and what makes sense. And bitch, what is logical and what makes sense is admitting that, yeah, I lied. Cause you can get rid of that 75 easy. Cause at her rate, I know she's making, 5 figures a month easily with what she's doing. I know she gotta be making at least 5 figures a month. So that 75 would have went by quick, paying that 75 off. But bitch, now you working for CardiB. And just like I put on shout out to Rodney's live the other day where he was talking about it. I said on wine with Tasha K, she about to be drinking that box Frenzy wine. Okay. You ain't gonna be drinking out of nobody's bottle no time soon. Gonna be drinking that Frenzy, okay? That Frenzy fruity rosé shit. That's what's getting ready to be happening. But how do you guys feel in general just about like Tasha K and the lawsuit and what Cardi said? Cardi did say, on the table, or not on the table, but in the witness, on the stand, that she, was dealing with postpartum at the time. She was dealing with, actual suicidal thoughts. She didn't want to, have sex with her husband. She didn't want to be around her kids. A lot of people say, oh, basically she putting some stank on it. But I mean, ain't that what you're supposed to do in court? When you go to sue somebody, ain't that what you do? You put all the stank on it. You put all the 20 on top of the 10. And that's what Cardi did. And I mean, she sold it. And it basically was, everybody, listening to her on the stand, basically recount that she, had mental health issues after that whole case with, after everything that happened with Tasha K. What do you think is next for Tasha though? Drop down y'all, what do you feel like Tasha can do next time to prove that her credibility is what it is? Because especially as much as it is important that, okay, now you build your career on after this, but now the credibility is shot. Bitch, that hole got a hole in it. Like, because now people are looking like at you like, well, damn, can I trust this bitch? Like, is she just saying this to me, or is this like for real, for real? Because that's one of the most important things about when you are, delivering news, or you want to be the quote unquote, breaking news exclusive. When you want to be like the TMZs and the journals, the news journals and whatever, like you want to be the first to break the story. You got to make sure you have your shit unlocked, and what you're saying is, for real. Because you being the first one to talk about it, you basically taking on all the levy, that all the blowback that comes from it. So that's why I stay in my little lane. I stay in my little commentary lane. Okay, and y'all stay in this bitch with me. Okay, we're gonna comment on what the hell's happening after all the puzzle pieces have been thrown out there, and we piece them bitches together, the best we can. I don't like no, that's not what I do. I'm simply just a vlogger / commentator. I like to wait, a couple of days, make sure all the pieces, or the most pieces are put together. And then we divulge on that. I'm a Capricorn through and through. I definitely do not like I don't go off of misinformation. I don't do it. So that's why I be waiting. Go ahead, y'all talk about it. I'll wait. And then in this situation, what happened with this case? The first day, it was 1.5 million Tasha K. Literally 24 hours later, then it's 3.8 million. Then they're bringing out it's always update on news. So sometimes it's best to just wait and then just comment like that. But that's where I stay. You said she should wait until all the facts are out before going with the story, and also just present the facts and stop making conclusion on what she thinks is going on. Absolutely. This is one thing I've always learned, as the older I get, I start learning there's a difference between fact and feeling. Just because I feel like that's what he did. I feel like, no, that's what you feel. Not, I know that's like, because that's how you feel. You feel like he did it, so you must know that he did it. And it's like, no, you need to have fact. Fact is not feeling. Like, you need to have information that backs your hunch or your feeling or whatever you think it is. You have to have receipts / fact, tangible evidence. Okay, I watch enough, I watched enough Law and Order, okay, to know tangible evidence is where it lies. He said, I'll be on the corner store every day purchasing scratch-offs, hoping that I win, I can pay out that $4 million. Hell, you gonna spend enough more money on them damn scratch-offs. All the money that's going towards them scratch-offs need to be going towards CardiB. That's what it is. Bitch, you ain't got no time for no damn scratch-offs. Yeah, nah. But yeah, when you are, basically giving them, telling people the story, like, you gotta have all the facts. Because people gonna be cross-checking, crossing the T's, dotting the I's, and trying to make sure, what it is what it is. And it doesn't help too that you were on the stand verbal, like you actually admitted, like, I knew it wasn't true, but I did it anyways. And I think a lot of times, people sometimes get to a place, and I think Tasha got to such a place of where people were, uplifting her, and it's maybe made her feel like she didn't have to, come with, information, because the point is she was getting the story out there. People just wanted to, soak up this story, and that's what was most important. But what's also most important too is actually giving the information the correct way. And also stop insulting the intelligence of people who follow you, because people who follow you, like viewers, we're smart. Do you think her channel will get demonetized? Hell no, because they need to give her that money. If she ain't making no damn money, like how the hell she gonna pay CardiB back? if we can't even go to Bella No Chains, and where the hell can we go? Where the hell is Tasha gonna make that money if her shit get demonetized? What's gonna happen? I mean, she can start selling ass and coochie on the corner, okay? Maybe that could be her gimmick. You want to unwind? You want to unwind with me? Be standing on the corner. You want to unwind with me? That could be her. That could be her gimmick. That could be her thing on stage. You know, maybe they can call. What would be her stripper name? What would be Tasha's stripper name, y'all? What would be? What would her stripper name be? What would it be?
The story of the rose.
Whoops.
Story of
I don't need all that. Would it be Stem Glass? Welcome to the stage, Stem Glass. Big and bold, dark like a Chardonnay. Like, coming to the stage, spin around the pole and be like, you want to unwind with me? Tasha, girl, I feel bad for you. Because I don't know what the hell's going to happen. I mean, is she still going to get investors? Is she still going to get what do they call, ads like on her channel? Like, is she still gonna have people who want to use her as promotion? Like, now that people know that you basically bold-faced lie, that you bold-faced lie to your channel, like, are people gonna want to take that step with you? That's very important. More than anything, if you become a channel that reaches a certain height and you are reporting, news on people, most important is that you know that people like respect you and they actually see that you take the craft serious of delivering news. Like, because that's why they say there's always a difference between, journalism and gossip sites. Like, there's definitely a difference because, for gossip sites, it really is more about the click, as they say, the clickbait or whatever. Like, what makes people, that's why the titles are so important, because what you see is like, oh, that's going to make me click and see what it is. And obviously, Tasha basically used that clickbait of CardiB, test positive for virus, no longer can fuck husband, like saying CardiB then caught the itch, saying, CardiB, puss bumpy and leaky. Like, obviously people are gonna click on that. So I think she just allowed herself and her little stands to kind of catch her out in the cold. So if they want to start a GoFundMe, bitch, let them, okay? Because if not, your ass gonna be on the corner, and then your husband, I guess he could be your pimp. He could be the Stevie to your Jocelyn. I'm not going back to the strip club, Stevie. You're not gonna do that to me, Stevie. I ain't going back. I ain't going back to the strip club, Stevie. Tasha said she ain't going back to the strip club, but bitch, you might have to pay off this bill. Because Miss Cardi got in that ass. And you got to pay not only her lawyer, but your lawyer. And of course, Cardi's lawyer fees are more expensive because, bitch, she got a good-ass lawyer. That people were saying that she didn't have no good lawyers, for her. She didn't necessarily have the best lawyers. If that's the case, damn, like that's definitely stupid. Like, going up against a powerhouse like Cardi, with no actual, real good, representation. Girl, that left you ass out, ass up, ass tooted in the air, ass out. I don't know what you think was gonna happen if you didn't go there already. So are you guys, Tasha K, like followers, avid followers? Y'all let me know, because I don't necessarily like just like, oh, Tasha K. So are you guys, before all this stuff happened, were you guys, a part of the, Unwind, Tasha K group? Or how long ago maybe did you start following Tasha? You said no, you weren't. See, yeah, it's weird. I feel like people who follow Tasha, of course you go there. You don't necessarily go there for the story. You don't necessarily go to Tasha's page like for the story and for like the information of the story. You really only go to Tasha's page for the theatrics of it all. You're going there for the the storyline and not the backstory. There we go. That's how I'm gonna put it. Tasha K is one of those pages where you go for the storyline, but not the backstory. You get what I'm saying? Like when you go to a place, you know what sites you can go to that's gonna give you, you know, the rundown, right? And just on Tasha's channel, it was just more about just hearing, well, this happened, and this happened, and then this happened, and oh man, like this is what I'm gonna say about it. And it's kind of like, well, okay, you know, you said, but every now and then I would stop by and look at the hot mess she puts out. That's kind of what it was. Like, you know, I wasn't like an avid follower, but I stopped by every now and again. You know, I stopped by and looked to see, okay, you know, what was going to be, you know, on there on the docket, especially with, especially with, you know, the mess that was kind of happening with Love and Marriage Huntsville. And then the whole thing with Nene, she actually ended up interviewing Nene's little boy toy. He fucked himself over big because have y'all heard of him since he did that interview on Tasha K? Y'all heard any music? He really fucked himself over. He thought he was doing something coming out as Nene's little boy toy. Oh, I'm dicking Nene leaks down from Real Housewives of Atlanta. And bitch, I'd be getting dick all the time if I was Nene. Married to Greg all that time, and we know Greg, God rest his soul, he wasn't hitting it right. He wasn't hitting it right. He wasn't hitting that spots, okay? That spots. Greg wasn't able to reach that. Like, let's be real. Let's be honest. Okay? Let's be honest. Who's this calling me? Oh, it's my sister, y'all. I'll call her back. Yeah, so let's move on from Tasha K because I'll do another video talking more in detail, I guess, about her live because I haven't seen the live. You know, y'all are telling me like she was just in and out. So I'll, you know, watch the live, and I guess either we can go live again, you know, later on to discuss it, or I'll just do a video, you know, and I haven't decided yet, but I wanted to talk really quick about, you know, last but not least, just kind of end on something else I want to talk about. Just kind of really get into this Kanye Westness of it all really fast. Kanye West, that nigga, he got issues. Like, he got issues. He's going around, running around with Miss Julia Fox, denim, leather, lace. He's got her in these raccoon eyes. I don't know why he keeps painting her eyes so damn dark. And it's obvious that he's really trying to make an impression on Miss Kim Kardashian, because how dare she go and get with Pete? Kanye West? Pete Davidson? No, we all know Pete got a big dick. That's what it was. Y'all, I don't know if y'all noticed, but Pete, he was making his way around town with these celebrities for a minute. Ariana Grande getting engaged to her. He was with an older woman, like an older actor, like, you know, like a legit actor. They were together for a minute. And after that little damn sweatsuit picture, you know, a gray sweatsuit, tell it all. You know, a gray sweatsuit, tell it all. And after that little sweatsuit picture came out of Mr. Pete Davidson, it's been on. And the next one to hop on the dick and do a full split was Kim Kardashian. And Kanye don't like that. Do y'all feel like Kanye got a big dick? Yeah, I know that's a crazy question. But I just have to think about it because I really feel like that nigga over there, micro mini. I really do. Because only a man like with such madness from him and such, you know, like ego and like constantly to be at the top is because they feel, you know, small in the pants. That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying. Anyways, like I was saying, Pete Davidson, he over there basically dicking Kim Kardashian down. Kanye don't know what to do with it. So now every week we're seeing literally Kanye everywhere around the globe and dragging Miss Julia along like she's got some goddamn rag doll out of Toys R Us, and he's dressing her up every week. Like, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, some of the outfits was cute. That denim one was fire. Had that outfit not been on Julia, we would be like, oh, that outfit fire. Like, imagine the denim one where she had like the cone bra and like was baggy. If we saw that shit on Rihanna, we would be like, yup. Like, we would definitely be like, yup, that's Rihanna. that would be Rihanna. You said he ain't been right since his mama died. It's sad, but Kim K was wrong for not inviting him to his child's birthday party. Now, see, the rumor in regards to that, okay, now I did remember hearing this. They said that Kim and Kanye actually decided that they wanted to do something separate because Kanye obviously is hella busy. He's going back and forth doing his album shit right now, making music with God knows, like he's making music with everybody right now. And so there was clearly a conversation of two different, birthday parties. I think Kanye originally saying that thought he was going to be okay not going to this party that Kim was throwing. And then when he saw the pictures and shit, all of a sudden he come forward with the, I can't even be at my kid's birthday party. She don't even want to give me the location. I'm telling Tristan, tell me where it's at. First of all, pause. What the fuck is Tristan doing there? What the fuck is Tristan doing at Kim's child's birthday party? Chloe, is there something you want to admit to? Bitch, if you still fucking him, you got problems, okay? Because we know he out here raw dogging hoes, and you about to catch something that you can't get rid of. That coochie probably itching right now. Coochie probably itching right now, okay? But nonetheless, Kim, Tristan Loose Dick Thompson, you stupid. Not Tristan Loose Dick. Not. What the hell is a loose dick anyways? I guess he around town. He got that community peen. Basically, he got that community peen. So Kanye ended up going live and basically telling everybody, oh, like, I can't even go to my daughter's birthday party. She's been doing this to me. My kids are the only thing that keep me, grounded. I love my kids. I want to be there for them. And it's just like, this man is being very sporadic. I'm pretty sure what he said, he was diagnosed with like bipolar disorder and stuff like that. Like, those are the type of, mental health things that you have to be on top of your medication for. Like, you have to be on top of those things. And you're not going to tell me people around Mr. Kanye aren't being yes men. They're not telling him, hey, sit your ass down, take your ass to a retreat, and, get yourself better. I don't think people around him are telling him that. All they know is they flying around the world, Miss Julia Fox, who allegedly, they say she got a brand new baby. Brand new, not even a year old. Not even a year old. So, ma'am, you should be at home breastfeeding, right? Right? Last time I checked, people breastfeed after a baby. How long you breastfeed after a baby? Like what? Like six months to a year, right? If I ain't tripping, I'm pretty sure. So what I'm trying to figure out is, going forward, Kanye, how long you plan on doing this for? Because you and Kim are going to continue to do this baby mama, baby daddy drama back and forth. Kim, Chloe, y'all decided y'all was going to put up with this because y'all wanted to date a black man. Okay. You wanted to get the island flavor, darling. Okay. You wanted to get you an African. And now look at you. You want to get you a black man from America because they're cool and you fetishize them and you think they all got big dicks. Some of them do. Not gonna lie, some of these niggas do. Okay? But that don't mean that's what you want in your life. Because if there's anything that we have learned, unfortunately, about these times, is black dick ain't offering us nothing. Black dick ain't getting us nothing. Okay? So So what is going to go on going forward? I feel like they're going to have to start going to court because Kanye definitely is going to play this game with Kim all the time because he knows what's important to her is the look, to make sure she doesn't look crazy. She doesn't want to make a mockery. And I can't understand Kim in the aspect of like, my kids are going to see this one day. I don't want them seeing I'm going back and forth, with their dad all the time on, on social media. Like, that's kind of embarrassing. Kanye, you got to think about that too. You are a dad to a lot of girls. I think they have like what, 2 girls and a boy or some shit like that. So they're looking at you as an example of what a man is supposed to be, right? And next thing we know, you out here running around with bitches around town, dressing them up like they dolls. And I'm sure she just sits there and be quiet, look like this, and he paints her makeup on it. She goes along with it, because she got bills to pay. Y'all heard Julia was over there struggling boots. I heard Miss Julia was over there struggling, not paying bills. Can you pay my telephone bill? I don't think you do. So you and me are through. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Right? You think Kanye paying her bills, y'all? You think Kanye paying Julia bills? What y'all think? You think he paying her to go around town? I mean, if he was, that would be the way to do it, right? I mean, is Julia wrong? Would y'all be doing what Julia's doing? I mean, if you're gonna hold the system, but y'all be picking the wrong ones to hold with, though. Y'all be picking the wrong ones to hold with. You gonna hold with Kanye? All them issues. I would not trust myself going to sleep beside that nigga at all. Hey, thank you for jumping in. East 32nd. I appreciate you for coming in. We just over here chit-chatting about Kanye West. And his mess going on with Julia and trying to make Kim Kardashian jealous a little bit, I guess. See, the thing is, Kim Kardashian can't be jealous because she over there getting dicked. Okay, we see what Mr. Pete is, working with him between them legs. And it's quite easy to forget, about the mess that's going on with there. I mean, especially if he's doing it better than Kanye could. I'm sorry, Kanye looks like one of them weird ass niggas that like, I don't know, that he just like weird stuff. Like put sour cream on my nipples. Like, do some weird shit. Like, instead of using whipped cream in bed, like, he probably want to use mayonnaise. I cannot. You said it's okay. I'm busy doing uni submissions, so I'm listening to you all. Oh, okay. I appreciate that for coming in. It's just a few of y'all, but I appreciate it. I'm starting to do lives, a lot more on my channel. I want to definitely, interact with you guys more. Like, I always do my videos, but I don't have, time to do lives. So I feel like lives be a chance for me to just come, talk, shoot the shits or whatever. Just kind of do like quick updates in regards to like what's going on, and all the madness. But we're going to end on Kanye. I just want to basically, I guess I'll close with just kind of like, y'all, Kanye, going forward, the kids, should Kim, take his ass to court? Would y'all take him to court? Would you give up, trying to not look bad, for Kanye? Does it make sense to go to child support? Like, I don't think those kids are seeing Kanye as much as he'd like to differ to make him a good dad. I don't think he is. I really don't think he is. You traveling around all these states and stuff. Like, them kids ain't nowhere in there, Kanye. So when was the last time you actually spent time with your kid? Not came over there, took a picture, picked them up for, their birthday. You know how niggas love to do. Go over there for the photo op and then dip on that ass. And I think, unfortunately, that's what that's what Kim Kardashian is dealing with from Kanye. And a part of her wants to protect her kids from that. But this the nigga you chose. Y'all both wanted something out of somebody to fulfill your little idea. With Kim, she wanted the name. She wanted the notoriety. She said she was looking for love. I believe she was looking for love a little bit, but people are always looking into what, is going to propel them forward. And we know Miss Kris Jenner will make a moment, baby. She'll make some money out of anything. Okay, Kris Jenner, they say Kris Jenner work harder than the devil. She'll get some shit done. Okay? You said Kanye is not all the way there. That's why you shouldn't steal people's men, because you don't know what kind of fool you getting. This could have been Amber Rose issue, but Kim just stole the madman. Hell, after a while, I'm sure Amber Rose got happy to get rid of that nigga the way he acting. I mean, I'm sure Amber at first was a little upset, but sometimes you learn, after all that pain, that situation you got out of, was for the best. I mean, Amber, she clearly learned her damn lesson. She get back with that dude that cheated on her 12 times. Then he gonna get on Instagram talking about, oh, I miss my family. And then 2 days later, we see her over there with him at like a carnival or some shit. It's like, why do these niggas always get away with apologizing and then that being it? We see Tristan, the shit he doing, apologizing, talking about, oh, once you master your demons, you can truly become a man. Some shit like that. And then here it is today. A picture get leaked of his ass at the club with a woman. What was all that mastering demons you were talking about, Tristan? I thought you were supposed to be mastering demons. How are you mastering demons and you at the club with some bitch? Make that make sense. Make that make sense, Tristan. How many times are y'all gonna keep letting these niggas play off a fool? That's the thing. And Kim, she allowed herself to get played for fool. Chloe allowed herself to get played for fool. Courtney, her own way, got played for fool. Hell, Kristen got fooled herself. She thought she was getting a man. She got a woman. Like, she done got fooled big time, bro. Next thing you know, Bruce became Caitlyn, and it's like, what the fuck? I did not sign up for this story. You said, yep, Amber over there with that box head boy cheating on her. Yeah, he definitely cheating on her right now. What is his name? Is like A or something, like Star A or something like that. And he cheated on that ass, unless Amber decided that, you know what, she's gonna have her little she's just gonna accept it and, just use it for some, sex, and then, keep it pushing. That's all she could do, I guess, get with a man and then just kind of like use him for sex. Hell, that's what men do with women. Y'all use the women for sex, so let's turn the shit around. Okay, you came over here just for the coochie. I came over here just for the dick. Drop them draws. Drop the draws. Drop them. Let's not waste no time. Okay? Then all of a sudden you in the corner talking about, wait, I feel used. Bruh, it's a system here. All right, the girls have figured out the rules. Niggas thought they were just getting away with it, and now all of a sudden the rules, the women have figured it out, men don't like it. They look at that like, wait a minute, I'm not supposed to feel this way, but it's okay when you do it. It's okay when y'all cheat on women. It's okay when y'all go out there and make whole ass babies. Not just one. Y'all be out here making multiple babies. That's okay. But God forbid a woman go out there and possibly, have a date or do something for herself. The shit goes sour. What? What? Now all of a sudden the woman's a slut hoe and all types of names. But bruh, you was just out there licking some girl titty in the club the other day. And I was supposed to be okay with that? Like the astonishment, like the way men have been thinking lately. And then Lil Duval, his little dumbass tweets do not be helping. They do not be helping. Lil Duval and his ass be causing wreaking havoc. Lil Duval need help. He really need help. And all these men, Kevin Samuel ass niggas, come on and start, yeah, you right. Ain't no more decent women left. Because that's what Lil Duval recently tweeted. Ain't no more decent women left. Well, where are the men? Let's start there. Let's start there, because women ain't the ones asking to be head of households and just shut up and listen to us. Women ain't saying that. Ain't none of us saying that. But y'all want to be leaders, okay? But you proven to be a liar, cheater, a liar, a cheater, a deceiver, heartbreaker, okay? You said, yep, somewhere standards no one can really live up to. Lil Duval, grown ass, gray hair fool. Yeah, that's what he is for sure. But I mean, I don't know what's going to happen going forward. Kim Kardashian, I hope you take his ass to court. Let's settle this, because him and the way his, brain works, he's definitely going to be on a whole different wavelength going forward. In regards to, he's definitely going to be on a different wavelength going forward. How he wants to work with you and the kids. He showed that he's going to be playing Petty Betty, buying a house across from you and using the kids as a scapegoat. He want to know how many times Mr. Pete is coming over there and, having a little booty call with you. That's what he really want to know. But he going to use his kids as, the leverage. And I hope Kim gets out of that mess. I guess this is what happens when you get with the black men. Y'all want our black men so bad. And before, as black women, we used to get upset. We really did used to get upset. But now, we were blind, but now we can see. Bitch, have them. Have them. You can take them. Toodaloo. Go ahead. All right. Okay. So, y'all, that's a lot for today. I want to, be able to watch Tasha K's live and come back and talk to you guys about it. I'll either do a video or do a live. Y'all just drop down in the comments. Tell me what you feel about everything we discussed today. For those who came in later, for those who stayed majority of the time, I appreciate you. I really do. I'm going to start doing more live. So, I'm sure we'll have more and more people, join and stuff like that. And we just going to get to it, have a time, finally start building up more of an interaction with you guys. Cause I definitely want to hear y'all's opinions on some of the stuff that happens. I can't do that if I pre-record a video, but y'all see on the bottom, y'all make sure to follow, like, and subscribe. Y'all make sure y'all follow my Twitter and Instagram. And I will, guys, catch you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna be out here in a couple of seconds. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, every single one of y'all. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Okay, y'all. Bye.